Will intermittent fasting improve your health and help you lose weight? Hello and welcome to another edition of Shine 365, where our job is to help you live a better life. Today we'll be reviewing an article by USA Today. It's entitled, "My Health Was Off the Rails and I Knew It, How Intermittent Fasting Changed Everything," by Scott Jennings, opinion contributor. I went out to dinner with some friends, and that night I found rock bottom under a pile of shrimp and grits. Before dinner, my suit barely fit, but after the meal, those buttons deserved a medal. I felt awful, physically and emotionally. My health was off the rails and I knew it, and I resolved to make a change. We've all been there, right? We eat a really crappy meal and then this amazing dessert comes out, like a carrot cake or a chocolate eclair, and we feel just terrible after we eat all that. But it felt so good eating it. And we feel so bad after. And the scale reflects what happened. We gain weight. And it's a cycle that brings us down. What can we do about it? You can't exercise your way out of this. In my experience, it's 95% about your diet. He says he moved down to 194 pounds in 2017 and then watched the scale steadily tick back up to 233 pounds the morning after this big meal that he had. Stress, anxiety, social pressure, and boredom, more than actual hunger, caused me to eat all the time, and I could feel myself heading right back where I started. At age 43, I didn't know squat about food, insulin, sugar, ketones, glycogen, carbohydrates, etc. He resolved to finally learn. And the research led to several articles and books about intermittent fasting. The idea may seem crazy at first. How many times can you go 8 hours without eating, let alone 16, 24, or 36 hours? In our society of me, now, we want things instantly. And we're used to grazing continually throughout the day. Little meals or big meals throughout the day, whenever we feel like it, because we have access to food. But this is the wrong way to look at food. Humans have been fasting for millennia. They've been fasting forever. A lot of times they had to. Today, we are bombarded with advice to eat. Eat more meals to keep up your metabolism. Eat bars, drink shakes. The common thread in all this dieting advice is to eat all the time. But this is wrong because, here's the key. If we skip down, our ancestors did not eat constantly. They feasted and fasted, not because a book told them to, but because food scarcity mandated it. They didn't have supermarkets. They didn't have a refrigerator. They didn't have bags of chips. They had to hunt and scavenge for their food. It was much harder. So there were periods of time when their bodies had to get used to not eating for a certain amount of time. And that's what the human body became used to. Intermittent fasting and eating whole unprocessed food is the key to being healthy. And that was 55 pounds ago. I've lost weight every single week since January 18th. Water weight will come off first, and that's fast. But then body fat went down from 26.5% to 16.2%. He did say I hit plateaus from time to time, but I just kept going, always trusting that the schedule would work, and it did. I've never been lighter, healthier, or more in control of my body than at this very moment. He started by abstaining from food for 16 hours and eating only during an 8-hour window. So basically, he skipped breakfast and then he ate lunch and dinner. And that wasn't too hard, although the first few days his brain screamed to him, "What are you doing?" Perhaps the easiest way to do this, but you can do it however you want. You could perhaps skip dinner, have a breakfast and then a really big lunch and skip dinner. I prefer to skip breakfast. So when I wake up, I'll just have liquid, Sometimes I'll put lemon in my water. As the morning goes on, I may have a small piece of fruit, but that's it until lunchtime. Lunchtime will probably be 1 p.m. 1 p.m. I'll have my lunch, and then I'll have a snack in the afternoon. And dinner, I want to finish my dinner between 8 and 8:30. So I want to start my dinner around 7 or 7:30. And then I won't eat anything else. So from about 8:30 until 12:30, 1 o'clock the next day, I do not eat anything. And that is just over 16 hours of fasting. And that will help your body. It will reset your clock, and you'll be able to lose weight by doing this intermittent fasting. When my eating window is closed, I drink water, regular sparkling water, coffee, or tea. Seltzer water with lime wedges has become my go-to. I try to eat between 1 and 5 p.m. each day, separating my meals at least 3 hours from bedtime. So you can see he even cut down his window of eating, even less than mine. He only eats between 1 and 5 p.m. So he's eating in a smaller time window. But you don't have to go to this extreme. Like our ancestors used to, take the feasting part as seriously as you take the fasting. Truly enjoy your meals instead of just mindlessly eating. Now remember, there are benefits beyond weight loss, like enhanced mental clarity, improved gut health, reduced inflammation, and improved skin complexion. Your energy levels will spike, contrary to what you might think. And you will receive the gift of time. Fasting has added productive hours to my day that I would have otherwise spent eating, planning to eat, or breezing through the kitchen looking for a handful of that or this. Seriously, count the number of times you eat anything during the day and you will be stunned. Intermittent fasting. It definitely helped this person. It helps your gut reset. It helps your gut fix itself when you fast. Because think about it, if you're eating all the time, your gut never has enough time to recharge and fix things. Now, if you do have health problems, you may want to consult a doctor before you do this. I was able to do this. I know a lot of my friends who do this, and it was rather seamless. It happened pretty instantly. It was not a problem. I was hungry for the first few days in the morning, but that soon went away and I got used to it. And I found that the longer I do this, the shorter I can actually make that time frame of eating, the more weight I can lose, the better I feel. I hope this has helped you with some ideas. We look forward to seeing you next time on Shine 365.